Hey, Muriel here from Costa Rica, and in my today's video I'm going to share some amazing information about transportation in Costa Rica, especially about Costa Rica by bus, and how you can save a lot of travel budget if you watch my video until the end, because I've learned something today that I cannot wait for to share with you. So before I'm gonna dive right in the information, first of all, hi and welcome. If you never met me before, my name is Muriel. I moved to Costa Rica in 2018. I do not live at the location where I'm sitting right now, and I'm gonna tell you a story how that all happened. And but I come from the Netherlands. I moved with my husband and two growing up kids. It has been the most exciting adventure ever, and I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel, because since I made that big leap from moving from the Netherlands, giving all my stuff away, all our family stuff away, selling everything, basically just coming to Costa Rica with 2 suitcases each and a little backpack, and Dirk and my laptop and smartphone, because we are online entrepreneurs. We work fully online. That's what we've done. And that was super scary and super cool, but I never regretted a moment. So if you want to learn all the things that I have learned living as an expat in Costa Rica, subscribing to my channel would be a good move, because you might be learning from all my future content. If you hit the bell icon, you'll also get a notification every time I upload a new video. Now, I won't let you wait about what I've learned today. So I found the most affordable and super relaxed way to move yourself from A to B without renting a car. So for example, we have a Range Rover. We live kind of remotely at the peninsula de Nicoya. I'm right now in Santa Ana, which is like an area a little bit outside of San Jose. It is part of the San Jose area, but it's not in San Jose. It's like at the border of San Jose. It's more spacey, more green, more quiet, more closer to nature. And I was invited by a very dear friend to come to her place, to hang out, to hike, to just laugh, to chat, to just hang out as friends do. And I didn't want to bring the Range Rover and drive here by myself, because that car is from 1974, and it's perfect for where we live, but not specifically for this area. It's perfect for muddy roads and 4-wheel drive, and here all the roads are flat, and that whole car will go like this, because it's like made for rough area. And I get really tired of being that I have to pay attention where I drive, if I'm not get lost, and I always get lost when I drive myself. So I just want someone to drive for me. So what did I do? Well, logically, I asked around in my community group for luxurious transportation. The fastest way to get from the peninsula to San Jose and vice versa, or basically around close to smaller areas, is a local, how do you say that? I'm a little bit tired because I didn't sleep so long last night. That's a different story why that is, but that is a national flight, right? A domestic flight, that's the word. A domestic flight brings you basically in 30 to 45 minutes from San Jose to Santa Teresa, which is super fast compared with overland. It's basically 1.5 hours on the ferry from Parquera to Punta Arenas, and it's 1.5 hour drive to where we live in Santa Teresa, and from the ferry to San Jose it's more or less 2 hours, depending on the traffic, 2.5 hours drive. So that's basically like a day travel overland. Now, I didn't want to take a domestic flight, because with the hurricanes and it's unpredictable, it's still rainy season, they don't really fly on strict time. And it's 40 minutes drive from our house to the domestic airport. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna book a luxury private shuttle, or with a little group that brings me from gate to gate, right? So I was checking in my Santa Teresa community group. Now guess what? There were not enough people to fill up that little minibus. So I could go for a price for about $30 for locals because I live in Costa Rica, or a $50 tourist price. That depends on if you're a tourist or a local. I could go for $30. So they didn't have enough people to fill up the bus, so I didn't have transportation. And thank goodness. And this is what I've learned as an expat living in Costa Rica, but you can also apply it as a traveler. Ask around. There will be always people who have learned more so far and are willing to share their information with you. So one of the amazing guys who I do Muay Thai with in Santa Teresa shared with me, he's an architect and he goes to San Jose quite often to do the paperwork for his work, assignments, etc. And he said, I always take the bus, a local bus, which drives long distances from close to Santa Teresa to San Jose, the big bus station. And from there you can grab another bus to another area in San Jose, or grab an Uber, because there is Uber in the area of San Jose and Alajuela, etc., and Santa Ana. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I looked up the prices for that. So copy this. For a private small group shuttle, you pay as a tourist $50 from San Jose to Santa Teresa, and vice versa. For locals, in general, a little bit less, about $30, right? For the local bus, I saw that the price for a bus ticket was $14. Just brought me to the local bus station. And it was a very cool bus ride, super clean bus, air conditioning, perfect. It brought me to the local bus stop. I ordered an Uber and I paid 6,000 colones for an Uber to bring me, that's about $10, right? To bring me to my destination in Santa Ana, which was quite a distance, but it's super cheap to order an Uber. So what did I learn? It can always, you don't depend on shuttles, especially in high season. A lot of shuttles are fully booked. And if you are now there are not enough people to get the shuttle full, right? So it can be like that. Buses, they have like 78 spots in the bus, and they're, you know, when it's more busier in high season, they also have more buses. It's a perfect way to transport yourself. So Costa Rica by bus, I love it. Just a local bus, so not the more touristic private buses, which is fine too. So don't take me wrong. Come here, sweetie. This is the cat of my friend. Hi, come here, sweetheart. She's really small. She looks like a kitten, but she's an adult actually. So I have learned that there's always alternatives for budget-wise, but also being independent-wise. Because otherwise, if I was depending on the shuttles, the more private shuttles, I would not be able to come here today. But now I did. I left this morning at 6:30 from Cobano, on which Dirk brought me. It's like a 5-minute drive. And I came here around 1 at the bus station, and I arrived at 1:30 here at her house in Santa Ana. And now I'm here. And I just paid about, less than the shuttle normally would cost. And I think this might be really helpful for lots of budget travelers to just take that bus and do Costa Rica by bus. Now, why am I a bit slow today? Okay, let me share a story why I haven't slept so well. It sounds perhaps funny because I made a big leap and people call me very brave to move to Costa Rica. But when I have to go from A to B, like a bus ride or something new, I can't grab sleep. It doesn't matter. Like if there's something big happening the next day, I can't sleep. I'm like, did I pack everything? Did I forget anything? Will I find the bus station? I feel like a baby. find that weird, so I'm going to be super honest. Like, it's not that I know everything or I'm perfectly fearless because I moved to Costa Rica, and but you know, I'm just sharing what I have learned so far, but also yeah, that I'm just Muriel, and I have my my little fears and things that I find new, that are new, I find a little bit scary. But the key thing is I do it anyways, and now I can share this video with you, because the good thing of all is that I will be sharing a link below my video that shares exactly where I bought an online bus ticket, because this is the key. In high season, those local buses, which are very cheap compared to the priciest high season prices of shuttles from San Jose to destination, especially Santa Teresa. If you have your digital bus ticket, there is always a spot for you. So you don't have to fear, you know, or you don't have to be like an hour before the bus arrives to be the first one. Just have your online ticket. And I just made a screenshot. It will be sent to you. You can pay by card, a couple of bucks. You get a confirmation email with the code, like at the airport, and you can just show it on your phone to the bus driver and you're in. And that's all. And it was super chill. So that prevents a lot of stress, saves you a lot of travel budget, and brings you basically to a lot of parts in Costa Rica. So that link, I will post it below my video. So go to the description of my video. Basically, if you watch my video on the smartphone, you see a little triangle next to the headline of my video. Click it and you see text popping up. That's called the description of my video. Click it and a lot pop up also about what I do online. You know, allowing me to live a laptop lifestyle, working fully online from Costa Rica, creating my own economy, and how you can do that too. There's like an orientation training waiting for you. And basically, I share some, you know, video links that you might like as well. And I do life by design coaching. I teach people how to create a freedom lifestyle business. Actually, I create my own coaching programs. I refer people to programs that I use that work for me. And there's the dog of my friend. She's awesome. We did a beautiful hike. Tomorrow we're gonna hike here in the mountains. We're gonna go to a waterfall. So if you love to see a little bit more about Santa Ana area, stay tuned for my video tomorrow or the day after. I will upload it, of course, because I'm gonna learn and see something new tomorrow, like I did today, and I'm going to share all about it on my channel, because that's what my channel is about. So scroll to the description for more information about where to book your bus ticket, to be able to do Costa Rica by bus, so you can get cheap transportation in Costa Rica, bringing you from A to B. That way, hoping that you found value on my video and that you find value on my channel. So again, if you haven't subscribed yet, this might be the moment. And I have my weirdo things, right? I cannot sleep before I do a trip, especially before, this is another question, a little thing, before visa run. Now we don't have visa runs because the visas are actually still extended. But if you have to do a border/visa one, you have to leave the country, and it's like a long drive. It's done in a day. You get your stamps in Nicaragua, get back the same day, etc., etc. But I cannot sleep the night before, so the next day I'm always a bit blurry. But that doesn't spoil my day. I had a beautiful afternoon here in Santa Ana. Thanks for watching my video. Let me know if you found value in it. Give me your thumbs up if you think I deserve it. Share my video, comment on my video, and ask me questions. And I look forward to seeing you on my next one. Bye for now. Pura vida from Costa Rica. Ciao. I'm going to bed quite early today, I guess. Ciao.